Sounds good to me.
Okay, Deanna from Reno, Edwin also from SoCal, Jason from Truckee, Kimpton from Canada, Kim from Missouri, and Patty from Reno. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Let's go ahead and start off, first of all, by saying happy Friday the 13th. And then go into our top story. Yeah, we've got some topics about Friday the 13th. We'll wait till the end. All right, topic for today, the first topic, no food for you. The United States Security Council met today to discuss Thursday's missile launch, which failed, of course, with North Korea, saying it violates 2 council resolutions. Ambassador Rice would not speculate on whether a response from the Security Council would include any new sanctions against North Korea, but the United States taking a step into it, announcing that they have canceled a proposed food aid deal with North Korea. White House National Security Council spokesperson Ben Rhodes says the U.S. and its allies will take additional steps if there are more provocative actions. The U.S. official told NBC News that the launch was the 4th time the North Koreans had tried to launch this kind of missile, saying it would serve as a real wake-up call for the country's new regime. Got some video coming in, too. People in the streets partying, excited in North Korea that this missile launch happened again. It did not make its intended target, but it still went up. So let's go ahead and talk to everybody about this. And I guess the question for today really is, does this concern you? Now that you're hearing this information, this is, again, is the 4th time, but we're getting a lot more press about this 4th attempt, if you will. Does it concern you? Are you worried that this is going to be the next war that we're going to go into? Kim, let's start with you.
I would say that I'm not too concerned about the next war starting because of this. Because it's just like a little kid that you hold your hand up against their forehead and they're swinging at you and they can't hit you. That's what I think it kind of is. The thing is that they just need to settle down and all like that, but I doubt if they will because they feel that they have a right to do this. And I totally agree with cutting off the supplies simply because why are you fighting against the people that are giving you aid?
Ben, what do you think about it?
Well, personally, I'm not too concerned about it. I definitely think it's important that we keep our end of the bargain and they keep their end of the bargain. And they didn't do it. So I definitely think that we need to have some stronger sanctions. And I'm not too concerned about the next big war, but it's something we need to keep our eye on.
Kimpton, let me ask you your opinion of all of this. Are you concerned that this is just going to continue to escalate and a war, some sort of conflict is inevitable, or is this something that's just, a little bit of puffing up of the chest?
Yeah, I don't have imminent concern of war, but then any time a country like North Korea launch a rocket, it really worries people in South Korea, in Japan. Like, sure, we are so far away that, well, yeah, it's not going to reach us anytime soon. But then if the instability in the region, and especially people are starving in North Korea, that can be good for the world.
Oh, what about that, Jason? People are, they are having issues with food there. There are people who are no doubt losing their life because of the lack of food, and yet this is what we go for. Is it too much of going right towards the jugular, or is it appropriate for you, do you think?
Well, I need to understand this because is the report that we're taking back our proposed offer for food? We haven't actually been giving them food, isn't that correct? That
That's right.
Just we're saying we were going to give you food, but now we're not. So I don't understand how that's hurting them any because we're not actually currently giving them food right now.
I think it's because they are in so desperate of need of aid, and we were going to give it to them, and are now saying we're rescinding that. So whether they've already had it or they're hoping to get it, the fact is they need it, and we're saying no.
Well, I appreciate that. The fact that they've been needing it for a long time. I'm not exactly sure when we were going to give them the food that we said we were going to give them. So in a way, it's not like we're taking away something that we have been giving them.
There you go. Edwin, what do you think?
When you talk about Korea, they're so close to all the other industrial countries that it's a little bit more worrisome, and they are working on some nukes. So, You know, so any company that's trying to get nukes and have bad attitudes, you got to be worried about them.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the people who will get starved, not the leader. I mean, they drink their red wine and they have their sumptuous meal, but hey, it's the people who get starved, and that's kind of sucks.
Yeah. Kimden, I think it's the strongest word I've ever heard you say.
Did I
That
say
kind of
that?
sucks.
It must be bad.
Watch yourself, Kimden. No, let's go ahead and go on to our next topic. Parenting, yeah, it can be scary, but some have taken things to an entirely new level. Enter crawling helmets. Yes, seems that some parents are so concerned about the rate at which their babies are moving through the house that they actually purchased a crawling helmet to protect their heads. Crawling helmet says that it's safe against hardwood and tile floors. The question is, are they needed? Keep in mind, these are not helmets that are, you've seen some kids wear them to help shape their head if they're off shape or maybe leaning too side or sleeping too much on one side. It'll help it out. But this is actually potentially shaping the way that parents deal with everyday hazards of life. Let me go ahead and just get a thumbs up, thumbs down. Would you ever thumbs up? Oh, yeah, you guys know. I don't even have to say it. Yeah, thumbs Kim's tossed up on this. She's not sure. Kim, what do you think?
I'd go either way because there are some children who don't have a sense of direction and who don't have a good balance, who actually do run into tables and walls and hit their head. In that case, I would say yes for a helmet, but not across the board.
Ben?
Well, as you know, I have a 1-year-old daughter as of tomorrow, and she recently started walking, and she's pretty accident-prone, but at the end of the day, I think it's important to let them make mistakes and baby-proof your house. Don't baby-proof your kid.
Yeah, I mean, Patty, let me ask you, do you think that this is one of those making the parent feel better than actually helping out the child?
I definitely think it's about the parent and not about the child. And, Melissa, we have some Facebook comments. Nadine said, good grief, people, wrap your child in bubble wrap and seal them in a zipper locked bag. Right. Never leave your house, and it's a miracle that we all survived our childhood. Yeah. So I agree.
But it's so cute.
Oh, my gosh. Exactly. It's for the parents, not the kids. Let me ask you, Jason, what do you think about it? You think it's a good idea?
Well, one thing that concerns me is that babies have very heavy heads to begin with and typically weak necks. So if you're adding weight onto the top of their head, you might actually create some kind of a neck injury by trying to prevent a head trauma. So my only concern for parents who may want to do this is that they use extremely lightweight helmets.
Yeah, and good point. And by the time your child is walking, they should be able to hold their head up. But that is a good question about how heavy is this really for a child's head. It looks like styrofoam, doesn't it? And one of them looks like there's a feather in it or something strange. I don't know. Patty, I'd pull up the video, but I made it full screen, so now I can't do it. But anyways, Deanna, let me think. I'm going to guess you think this might potentially be a good idea, but only for your own entertainment, because that's just the type of person you are.
It is for his own entertainment.
You're not wrong. It's like I would do that just to clown. It's like he has a little thing, and as I heard the face kind of.
Oh, Edwin, Deanna, you're breaking up. That was weird. That hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah, that's so weird.
It's a Friday 13th thing.
Friday the
13th is infecting the webcast.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. It's Friday. We like to be a little bit more fun here on Friday.
Yeah.
This is a great story. If you haven't seen this, you need to take a look at it. It's a story about cardboard. You may not think it's pretty stable or stable enough to build an arcade out of it, but it's not only sturdy enough to build an arcade, it's also sturdy enough to help build the dreams of a little boy. This is a story that we've seen on Facebook, on Twitter. It's gone crazy. A 9-year-old in East Los Angeles has built a cardboard arcade which prompted a filmmaker. His name is, and this is a hard one, Nirvan Mullick, to produce a short film about the arcade and the little boy who created it. He also invited a few friends on Facebook, a few thousand friends on Facebook, to come by and take a look at the arcade. Well, it turned out to be a huge surprise for this little boy, which you see in the film, which is awesome. The film went viral. Mullick hoped to raise $25,000, but ended up going to $60,000 on the first day. And now that scholarship fund that they built for him is now at $133,000. This is a story about social media and the power of one person's idea going viral. Gosh, viral means so much more now than just a video that's hot on one location or another, but it's really a movement for people who are seeing some of these great... Did everybody get to see the video? Give me a thumbs up if you did.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you can watch that video and you don't have tears in your eyes by the end of it, you don't have a soul.
Yeah. That's one way to put it. Kempton, did you get to see it?
I saw it in Canadian news a few nights ago. Yeah, I mean it's quite amazing what the kid built and such. What a big dream. Over $100,000. Amazing.
Amazing, right? And what do you guys think about this whole power of social media? And that something as small as, I mean, honestly, these little contraptions that he made are all out of cardboard, tape, paper, plastic, hooks, etc. And he did it all himself. And he makes these little passes. It's just really, really cool. What do you guys think about this whole idea that one person's idea of this being just a cool event or cool thing can change somebody's life? For this kid, $133,000 for college. Ben?
Well, I definitely think it's pretty amazing. I watched the video and like we all had tears in our eyes. But I think the idea is sharing the story, and the internet really connects people and it connects stories. And there's so much bad things happening in the world today. This is just one of those things where it makes you feel good, and I'm glad I found it, and I'm glad you shared it. And it's very powerful.
Good. I'm glad you saw it. I got another one to post too, but I didn't want to have two tear jerkers in one. I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a rest. Patty, anybody say anything about it on Facebook?
Melissa, it was one of the highest liked stories that we've had on Facebook. So everybody really likes it, and I think they would all contribute to his scholarship fund.
Yeah, Kim, what do you think about it? This power of one person's idea changing somebody's life.
I want to invest in his future business. That's the first thought that came to my mind, because he is someone who is future thinking, who doesn't even see a box. He just sees what he wants to do, and then he figures out how to make that happen. And if it meant using cardboard boxes, that's what he did, and I'm very proud of him.
I also love that he's out there sweeping, wearing his little shirt, so proud of it, you know, and it was his. And in this East LA town, come on, Edwin, you live in LA. Tell me, what's the neighborhood like in East LA?
Well, it's a little challenging, but you know, I don't know where his actual neighborhood is, but what the area that he's at is a little challenging. So it's really nice to see a product that he's done that's really affecting the community positively, because everybody in LA knows about what he did and they like it.
Super cute. Love that story. All right, Edwin's blue right now. Looks like a little Smurf, doesn't he? I love it. The camera, sorry, Edwin.
That's good.
All right, let's go on to our next story, and that is, do you need some extra incentive to get out of bed? Well, MSN is reporting that 25-year-old Paul Samet has invented an alarm clock that will not only turn off, I should say, when you get out of bed and enter a code in your bathroom. Getting out of bed jumpstarts your body, and entering in that code, which changes every day, forces your brain also to wake up and realize what's going on. The clock runs on a battery, so you cannot unplug it. You know, you tick to go unplug it, just get rid of it. No, it won't work. It's a battery backup, so it'll keep going. And Samet says that Hammer will do the trick, but of course, with as much as it costs, which is $350 a pop, you may want to not use the hammer and just give it to somebody else. Regift it, I say. Regift it. I just thought this was a funny story. Come on. Is it?
Deanna.
Evil device ever conceived by anyone in the history of mankind.
Where can I get this? I'm going to gift it to Deanna.
Yeah, Deanna needs one. He's always missing Hangouts because he's sleeping through it. Jason, come on. You would get one, wouldn't you?
Oh, at that price, I don't think anybody's going to buy any. And I think many of us have done this before, where we absolutely have to wake up early. We put the alarm clock in another room or something so we do get up. But who's going to spend $300 to fix that problem?
Honestly. And, you know, everybody knows that when you're stressed, you have to wake up in the morning for something, you wake up like 5 times before your alarm clock actually ever goes off because you're so stressed about forgetting to wake up. Maybe that's just me. Patty, anybody say anything about it?
Sorry, yes, Melissa. We had Turtle Wax say you would have to be a complete idiot to spend $350 on an alarm clock.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But there are 400 complete idiots.
I'm
400 orders.
400 orders already for this alarm clock.
Yeah.
So there you go. Someone's buying it.
I have a $5 solution. Buy another alarm clock and put it in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you're gonna have to.
Or spend $300 on a really nice cell phone and put it in the other room as well.
There you go. I'll tell you. There are husbands buying this for their mother-in-laws everywhere across the world. I'm sure. So that's probably who's getting it. Okay, let's go ahead. Everybody knows today is Friday the 13th. Found a quick article before I came on here, so I don't have anything written, but I just thought I'd tell you guys really quickly. Some interesting facts about Friday the 13th. Did you know that there are 3 Friday the 13th for 2012, and they are all 13 weeks apart? Also, interesting little fact, it's been estimated here, and this is a Washington Post article, saying it's been estimated that up to $800 million are lost every Friday the 13th because people think it's an unlucky day to travel, to go to work, or to pretty much do anything. I wish I would have thought of that this morning before I came to work.
What am I doing?
That could be your excuse. That would have been your excuse, huh?
That would have been my excuse. By the way, they say 21 million people fear this day. That's a lot of people that are concerned about Friday the 13th. Anybody got a good Friday the 13th story?
Melissa,
Yes.
I was going to tell you that it might be a Friday the 13th joke, but Us Weekly is saying breaking news: Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt are engaged.
Ooh.
Friday the 13th. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
They do it for the kids.
Breaking news.
That is so apropos for Angelina Jolie to get engaged on Friday the
On
13th.
Friday the
If in
13th.
fact they did it today.
It would make sense.
It would make sense, wouldn't it? She's kind of an interesting one. All right, everybody, that's it for our newscast today, our webcast. Kind of an easy one, kind of sticking away from the more controversial stuff. It's Friday after all. Friday
Yeah,
the
we gotta
13th.
chill out on Friday.
Yes, chill out on
Have some
Friday.
fun.
We want to thank everybody for joining us today. We would love to have you as part of our cyber studio. All you need is a Gmail account, then add G+. It's as easy as that. And if you've got questions, email me at mckrnv@gmail.com. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Hi.
Yay. Another now.
Woo! Happy dance. Happy dance.
Oh, the bouncy ball.
Yeah, do the
Hey, guys.
bouncy ball again.
I haven't been on my bouncy ball during.
Thank
Here
you
you
so
are.
much for stopping in. I appreciate Jason. Nice to see you again. Ben, thanks for stopping in for the first time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
More than welcome to stop by. Of course, Jason, you've been in before, but any day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. or open up at 10:50. And you'll get those so many and annoying emails from me inviting everybody, but the way I keep on top of it, or at least try to. So hey, for the noon, I'm going to do North Korea. We're coming at it from the first block, so it was a request to stay on North Korea.
Okay.
And then for the second story, what do you guys think?
The baby helmet.
The helmet
Yeah,
thing, yeah.
I was kind of thinking
Like
baby
that.
helmet too.
Yeah.
Baby helmet.
Gotta
Yeah.
have something a little lighthearted in there for Friday.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Especially with the difference in opinion about it.
We got something on Facebook. Oh, yeah, we did, Patty, right? You mentioned something,
Yeah.
somebody from Facebook posted. All right,
Yeah.
good. So that's a little. So who wants to stick around for the noon show? Just to let you know, Jason and Ben, the noon show is live on air for our broadcast during our noon show. And we ask you to come in at 11:50, and we keep you until about, what, Deanna, 11 or 12?
11, 12, 15, somewhere around then.
Yeah, I
And
can
I'm
join.
on too.
I'd love to, but I actually have to get some shopping done in Reno.
Ah, very
Oh.
nice. Headed down the hill. Be careful.
No.
Be careful. 80's
Will you
23.
will you be hurling with us in Reno? Oh,
Vegas.
because I'm coming.
Yeah, Jason, just to let you know, we do something called Hurls, which is hang out in real life. And we get people from Google Plus all joining in one location. So Kim,
Oh.
Deano, Patty, I don't know if you're going to be there yet. We're going to try to get Seth and Lindsay to come together and to do a little like coffee or something for all the
Sounds
people
like
who
fun.
hang out on Google Plus. We'll let you know
Yeah.
about it if you're
Okay,
interested.
I'm definitely interested. Let me know.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay, have a safe day, everybody.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we'll see you guys in Vegas.
Yeah. Ben, you going to stick around?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Ben, Deano, Kempton, are you sticking around?
Yeah, I can't stick around. But see you guys in Vegas, eh? So,
Yep.
have a
Hasta
safe
Las
trip.
Vegas.
And you're going to be, Kempton, you're going to be there on Sunday, you said?
No, I'm going to be there Monday, late Monday morning.
Okay, good.
To Thursday. All right.
Perfect. We'll see you Monday then. I'm leaving Monday night, so I'll see you Monday day.
I'm getting in my car tomorrow, driving off.
All right.
All right, guys. Hey, I'm headed out. Gotta go work on the noon. I'll see you guys back here in just about 40 minutes.
Bye.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.